Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as the ceremony will begin shortly.
Please be reminded to switch off all mobile phones or put them to silent mode. Please also note that you are required to remain seated until the end of the ceremony.
Before the ceremony begins, let us give you an overview of this morning's program. We are delighted to have the Deputy Dean of the Lee Kong Chian School of Business, Professor Gregor Hauff, open this ceremony with a congratulatory speech. This is followed by a speech by the valedictorian, after which we will proceed to the presentation of awards and degrees. We seek your kind cooperation and understanding with a few reminders. Graduates, please return to your seats immediately after you have collected your scrolls. All guests and graduates, kindly remain seated till the end of the ceremony, and please refrain from leaving the ceremony at any point.
As the school has engaged professional photographers to take individual and close-up shots of our graduates on stage, kindly refrain from standing up or walking around to take photographs. Graduates, we also seek your kind cooperation to refrain from taking selfies later when on the stage. After the ceremony, graduates will be ushered with faculty for a group photo. All photographs will be available for download from the photographer's website 7 days after the commencement. For more details, students can check with the registrar's office after the ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming the Grand Processional. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite you to stand for the National Anthem.
Sing
you, and please take your seats. Dear Deputy Dean, distinguished guests, professors, graduates, parents, families, and friends, good morning and a warm welcome to the Commencement 2017 of the Chian School of Business. My name is Sally.
And my name is Weimer. We are both graduates of the Chian School of Business, and we are honored to be your MCs this morning.
Hey Weimer, do you remember the first conversation we had?
Which was?
Recall we were just sharing about orientation camps that we attended just 4 years ago. Honestly, it seems like just yesterday that we were being all rah-rah and saying, "Come on guys, we can do it!"
Yes, indeed. Back then, I was both excited yet slightly fearful of what the next 4 years had in store for me. I remember having second thoughts about SMU's unique learning pedagogy because I was already so used to a lecture style of teaching. Fast forward 4 years and I can safely say that SMU has changed me for the better.
I do get what you mean. I'm especially grateful as well for all the opportunities that SMU has given me. This is especially so in terms of international exposure because it is actually one of the primary reasons why I came to SMU in the first place. So for instance, I've been on an overseas community service project to Kenya, as well as various international case competitions. So these are actually memories from SMU that I'll never forget.
I totally agree with you. My exchange in the US was probably the highlight of my entire 4 years here in SMU. But I think I better not talk too much about the exchange program before our graduates start getting all sentimental about it. Anyway, Sally, I believe today's ceremony isn't just about us.
Yes, that's right. I believe I represent the graduating class of 2017 in giving thanks to all our parents and families for always being there to support us.
Also, none of this would have been possible without our wonderful professors and faculty members for nurturing our hearts and minds.
And last, but definitely not the least, let us not forget the friends who were with us in this journey as we laughed, cried, and finally emerged as the graduating class of 2017. Let us join our hands to thank them for being such an important part of our journey.
To start the program, let us welcome the Deputy Dean of the Chian School of Business, Professor Gregor Half, to deliver his congratulatory speech to the graduates. Deputy Dean, please.
Good morning, distinguished guests, parents, class of 2017 faculty members, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I bring you greetings from Dean Jerry George, who is currently attending a commencement, his daughter. She's not graduating from SMU. I wonder why anybody would not want to graduate from SMU, but that's why he's not in this room and I'm here with you today. I'm very happy to be here. To the graduating class of 2017, I offer you my sincere and heartiest congratulations. This is a joyous occasion for you, for all of us, and to everybody who's contributed to your success. We're all happy to see you graduate. And my speech says here, applause. Over the last few days, and probably weeks, you've celebrated this occasion with your friends, and this is right, because those are the people that have made your learning richer and deeper. I'm sure there were days where you found them less likable, and there were days where you didn't want to see them at all. But overall, your friends and classmates have made you who you are today, better people, happier people most of the time. And they are the network of friends that you'll continue to need as you embark on your respective careers. We'd like you to thank them. So please thank the person on your left and the person on your right for having been an awesome cohort mate. Please do so now. Let's also take this moment to give thanks and appreciation to a very special group that's here today. It's a group that's behind you, and I'm sure that's always been behind you. It's a group that sometimes pretend it doesn't understand you. It's your parents. Your parents are the ones that invested in your education. They put you ahead of themselves and probably wished for this day to come, maybe even more than you did. Please join me to give your parents the biggest round of applause. And last but not least, please thank the people right in front of me, your faculty and professional staff. They told you to care about the learning, not about the grades. I'm sure you've heard this before, because they cared that you grow. They too invested so that you improve from term to term, from year to year. So they deserve a round of applause as well. You benefited from the education here at the Lee Kong Chian School of Business. We too benefited from your time with the school. And so let me thank you for making us a great school. We're proud of your achievements. There's a long list of student achievements, which I won't be able to cite fully, but it wouldn't be right if I didn't mention a few today. First of all, Team Cognitare, LKCSB's business case club, triumphed over 11 teams hailing from 4 continents to emerge champions at the 2017 Rotterdam School of Management Star Case competition in April 2017, and the team was represented by Giselle Tan, Josephine So, Jamie Lim, and Brian Young. Congratulations. Earlier, in October 2016, Team Cognitara, represented by second-year students Brian Lim, Ho Bang-ying, third-year student Giselle Tan, and fourth-year student Sally Tan, clinched second spot in the Audi Global Business Case competition in Japan. Team Greystone Capital has done SMU and the country proud by bringing home the grand prize at the Asia Pacific Regional CFO Insightful Research Challenge in Bangkok, Thailand, 15th of March, comprising third-year students Haruki Chua, Ian Chua, John Lim, Vedant Daga, and Zhong Yi. The team emerged victorious over 250 universities across the region. Then there was Team Skunkworks. Who comes up with these names? Huh? Team Skunkworks, represented, I love the name, represented by Chelsea Kwan, David Tan, Kwek Yi, and Daryl Wong, emerged champions at the 2017 National HR Case Competition in March this year. Many of you, many of our students, are entrepreneurial, and we're proud of that. The Accelerate at SMU program has been successful in creating entrepreneurs, and Homage, which is a startup focused on connecting caregivers with elderly people that seek assistance, raised a whopping 1.7 million within 6 months of graduating from our Institute of Innovation and Entrepreneurship Acceleration Program. They also won the SMU Singapore International Chamber of Commerce Innovation Award of $20,000. As a school, we're doing globally well in terms of our education and our global footprint. Our Masters in Wealth Management has just been recognized for the 3rd consecutive time as one of the top 3 finance masters in the world in the Financial Times ranking. LKCSB remains the only institution in Asia to make it to that ranking, just below London Business School and the University of Cambridge's Judge Business School. Our Master of Science in Applied Finance is ranked 4th among Asian business schools in the world, also in the Financial Times ranking. And our Executive MBA has achieved the 32nd global ranking in the past year, which is up 4 places from 36th in the year before. Our EMBA graduates, by the way, are also among the best paid in Asia and in the world. There's an indicator that's not always discussed for quality of universities and business schools, and that is the research and the research rankings. There's an indicator that's called the UT Dallas Rankings for Business School Research. In 2016, LKCSB was 40th in the world. This is an improvement from 49th the year before. And this is, of course, more important to us. We're ranked 1st in Singapore and 3rd in Asia. This is an important milestone for LKCSB in our quest to become your recognized global thought leader in the world. When I was preparing for today, I made a promise to myself to not include 3 words in my speech: disruption, millennials, and digital. But I realized it's impossible. Any speech you give these days needs to have at least 2 of these 3 words, so please bear with me. I have 2 pieces of news. The first is good, and the other is bad. The good news is you're a generation that will live longer than any generation before you. That's the good news. The bad news is you're a generation that will work longer than any generation before you. That means you better get yourselves prepared. Graduating class. You're graduating into a very different environment than when you even started 4 years ago. Product life cycles are shorter. Time to market is faster. Products and services become obsolete practically daily. Disruption, here I go, digital is going to come in a second. Disruption happens not just at the product and services level, but also at the industry level. Industries, corporate giants rise and fall quickly and are being replaced by others at equal speed. So you're graduating and building your careers in what can be called a new world order. There's no certainty, and the skills you've acquired here will be not sufficient to last you forever. This is the new reality, and there's only a few relatively simple pieces of advice that we can give you. First, against this background, please be confident in yourselves and your ability to adapt. Be confident that new opportunities will be opening. New directions are always possible. Previously, it's been common for people to have one job and sometimes even the same employer for life. Today, most of us, most of you, can expect to have a range of different jobs in your lifetimes. And I think that's a good thing. This means flexible work arrangements, increased variety in our lives, in your lives. So it's becoming increasingly important to be able to manage your career, manage your own happiness in a changing world of work. There's a movement away from a career for life to a life of careers, to navigating a range of roles that you will probably have throughout your lifetimes. For that, you will need to be adaptable to changes, to remain a happy human being with a meaningful life. Success and happiness will require that you continue to evolve, continue to upgrade yourselves, and to spend effort and time to regularly acquire new skills to put you and keep you at the forefront of your field. This can include a new language, a new technology, etc. For that, you will need what you've shown here, which is perseverance. Perseverance, humility, and curiosity. Perseverance, humility, and curiosity. Perseverance, because hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. Humility, because there's no improving on perfection. Somebody who believes he or she is perfect is not going to make the effort to improve herself or to improve himself. Curiosity, because learning is more effective when one is interested and passionate about the subject matter, which I'm sure you've experienced here at LKCSB. So this is likely the worst day in your lives to tell you, please come back to school. But we mean it. Please come back to learning, and where appropriate, please come back to school. Not tomorrow, but maybe in a few years' time. Please stay connected with SMU, with LKCSB, and your classmates. Join our alumni and be an active partner. We need each other for mutual growth. We're in this together now. We are your brand, you are our brand. Like when you were a first-year student and you needed help from so many people, please come back to lend a helping hand whatever way you can to the benefit of your juniors. And we know we can count on you. Today's your big day. Go have a good time. I wish you all the success in whatever you do. Congratulations. Keep growing, and we're proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Dean.
This year's valedictorian in business is someone truly deserving of the award. As a Lee Kong Chian scholar with double degrees in business and economics, she has had an impeccable academic record. She is a member of the Beta Gamma Sigma Society, which recognizes the top business school students from all over the world. Also, she has been emplaced on our school's dean's list for multiple years.
Those who know her personally will vouch for her character as well. Driven by her strong ideals of contributing to society, she empathizes with the less privileged and participates actively in community work. As chapter director of the SMU Conjunct Consulting, she has led several pro bono projects to serve our community. Let us hear from Lim Zhen Ting, who will share with us her thoughts as a student and now a proud graduate of the Lee Kong Chian School of Business. Zhen Ting, please.
A very warm welcome to distinguished guests, Deputy Dean of LKCSB, Associate Dean, faculty and staff, family, friends, and the graduating class of 2017. It is truly my privilege to be speaking on behalf of this class. Thank you so much for this opportunity. To my fellow batchmates, congratulations to all of us. We've made it. If our journey in SMU can be likened to a game of chess, I would say that we have successfully navigated through the bishops, the knights, and finally the queen. Through these 4 years, we've conquered the late nights in the library, tahan the endless construction works, witnessed the fall of our good old ICB, but thankfully, at least got to enjoy the very happening B3 and SMU bar. Overall, we've won some, we've lost some. Regardless, here we are, battered but better, triumphantly shouting our final cry, checkmate. While we celebrate our victory, it is important to keep our heads in the game and look toward what lies ahead of us. The next game of chess with a new challenger. It is no longer SMU, but the world of work. The rules may be the same, but the playing style, the pace, the strategies they employ would vastly differ. Against the backdrop of this change that we're all shifting towards, I would like to share 2 things that I'll be keeping in mind. First, it is to keep at the pursuit of excellence. At every milestone, big or small, I would remind myself that I am but a work in progress. There will always be an area where I can continue to push myself to grow and develop in. The module that really reinforced this for me was, surprise, surprise, management communication. I was one of those who pushed MC all the way back to year 4 because everybody said it was a very chill mod. Little did I expect the module to change so much over the 4 years. Suddenly, there were group assignments, and there was time for you to whip up Google during your individual writing tests, and you had to do solid research during that. And I even had to prepare 4 separate elevator pitches. Wow, really should have taken it in year 1, man. So anyway, I went into Prof. Tom Estad's MC class as a 4th-year student, feeling like I could easily survive it. After all, I must have written what seemed like 1,000 emails in my time in school or during my internships. Writing a persuasive message? No problem, I'm gonna be just fine. Right? Wrong. I came out of the assignment almost failing it. After that wake-up call, I figured that really, there is no room for complacency, but much is needed for humility. There are always things that we can strive towards excellence for, but the first step of the process is to humble ourselves and recognize that there is more to be learned. Interestingly, life does have a way of dropping you reminders. Just when I thought I could close this traumatizing MC chapter of my life and graduate very happily, I walked into the valedictorian interview and saw that my interviewer was none other than my MC prof. The first thing that he said as he flipped through my academic transcript was, I've always heard that I was quite the grades wrecker. Seems like it's quite true for you, huh? Well, thank you, Prof. Tom, for still letting me through this interview and the opportunity to speak here today. The second thing that I'll be keeping in mind as I enter the world of work is this. While it's important to strive for excellence, it is even more important to strive for excellence that you have defined for yourself. What I've found through my years in SMU is that you can go down the checklist, take down the knights and the bishops, but it's not going to matter if you look up and realize that you haven't been playing for yourself. on your own chessboard, fighting the battles that you have deemed worth fighting for. Personally, I was very blessed to have defined what excellence means to me right from my very first year in SMU. That was when I joined Conjunct Consulting. We're a charity that offers consulting services to other social sector organizations. Conjunct made me realize that I have a very fierce passion for the sector. Regardless of what the sacrifices were, I found great joy and fulfillment in serving our clients and building this community of pro bono talent. It became very clear to me that this is what excellence means to me, the ability to create tangible social change. Yet, while I could easily define my version of excellence, sticking to it and striving towards it was a little bit more complex. I came to realize that my personal definition of success is vastly different, and sometimes even the opposite of how success is conventionally defined. People would ask me why I was spending all my time volunteering when I could be doing other things like joining case competitions, going overseas. When I started to apply for internships in consulting firms, I faced multiple rejections. Concerned friends always offered their words of advice. They didn't think that my approach going into interviews were the best. I was always very brutally honest with my interviewers that I would love to learn and contribute to their firm and their clients to the best of my abilities. But at the end of the day, my passion and my heart lies in the social service sector, and that is where I intend to apply all that I have learned eventually. After multiple rejections, the voices of doubt became even louder and harsher. Some even told me outright that no one could succeed as a business student or enter into the consulting field with a dream to eventually do something in and for the social service sector. Thankfully, by God's grace, I held on to my values and clung on to my goal. I eventually found a firm that appreciated my candidness and is even willing to invest in me, to train me, to help me achieve my personal goals and dreams. I started to realize what Paulo Coelho's words mean. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. Or in my case, I had the faith that if this desire was truly part of his plan, God would pave every step of my way. I'm only at the very beginning of my journey to create a big social change in the future, but I'm very thankful that at the very least, I know that I am taking a step in the direction that I had defined and discerned for myself. A wise man once told me, "Run your own race." Today, I pass on the wisdom and urge all of you to play on your own chessboard. I challenge you to define exactly what you're striving for, to be brave to follow your own path, and also have the faith that the universe will conspire in helping you achieve it. At this juncture, I would like to express my thanks to all who are seated here, faculty, family, friends of class of 2017. Thank you so much for being part of the universe that pushed all of us towards this important milestone of our lives today. Please allow me to address the next part of my speech in Mandarin to my parents who have been patiently seated through this ceremony without a clue of what's going on, and I also haven't told them that I was getting this award today. 爸爸妈妈，谢谢你们。你们一向来教我能获得教育是一种特权，而且是一种你们没有拥有，但还是辛辛苦苦地为我们争取的特权。这几年来，你们都默默地在我的身旁支持着我，给了我自由，相信我能找到属于自己的道路。爸爸，谢谢你遵守了你的诺言。坚持到我戴上方帽的这一天。To my sisters, Siushan and Pei-Shen, thank you so much for being the greatest part of my universe. Graduating class of 2017, always remember to strive for excellence in humility and to have that courage to define that excellence for yourselves. To all our SMU journeys past, on behalf of all of us here, I officially declare checkmate. Thank you.
Thank you, Chen Ting.
We would now like to invite Deputy Dean, Professor Gregor Half, on stage as we proceed to the presentation of the degree. Deputy Dean, please.
Tiffany Chu Lee Fang, summa cum laude, and winner of the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore Excellence Award in Economic Aspects of Maritime Law and the NOL Best Final Year Business Student Award. Rachel Goh Jia Min. Rebecca Kwa Ing Sia, cum laude. Rebecca Sarah Ong Hui Yi. Regine Liu Mei Ching, cum laude. Robert Siswanto. Roy Chung Cheng Hock, magna cum laude. Ryan Boy Kim Wing. Sally Tan Si Tian, magna cum laude. Weimer Tan Quan Zi, summa cum laude. Sahana Eva Raghavan. Sakit Kumar Banka, cum laude. Samuel Chua Jin Shi, cum laude. Sanyal Shreya. Samuel Lim Jia Jun. Sarah Tan Wei Sin. Saravanan Ritumita. Xia Jia En. Sean Lai Mao Chin, cum laude. Sean Lim Jun Wei. Sean Kwek Ming Hao, summa cum laude. Sebastian Xiao Wei Han, summa cum laude. Seat Kai Yan Ryan, cum laude. Seat Ren Jie Solomon, magna cum laude. Sharifa Fatima binti Syed Abu Bakar Al-Hadi. Sharon Pua Chiao Wen. Sean Rishi Ling Sin Wei. Sheridan Tan Wan Ting. Shirley Chandana Coalitas, cum laude. Shirley Leonata, magna cum laude. Sherlyn Ng. Shamay Leong Hong Sin. Cheryl Woon Se Yun, magna cum laude. Shivira Saraf. Xia Xin Ying, cum laude. Sim Ding Chow, Sim Jia Lin, Sim Po Sia, summa cum laude. Sim Zong Ying, Soi Lai Lai Ong Tut, cum laude. So Rui Ping, So Sing Wei Clinton, Song Ling Hui, cum laude. Song Wen Yang Jonathan, Su Chin Wing Amos, summa cum laude. Sun Le Qi, cum laude. Srijan Kanoi, cum laude. Stacy Lee Si Yu, Stephanie Mok Rui En, Stephanie Leong Yan Ling, Stephanie Suteja, Su Yadana, Suherman Kartika Sari, cum laude. Sunku Varsha Hari Prasad, magna cum laude. Swati Ramnarayan, Sui Wen An Melvin, Shaida Mahira Masuda, Sin Y May Teresa, cum laude. T. Deepika, T. Kumaresh, Tan Boon Hao, Tan Xie Li, Tan Chun Kiet David, Tan Chuan Hao Jeremy, summa cum laude. Tan Yi Hung Enzon, Tan Hao Yi Jeremiah, Tan Hui Min Emilia, Tan Hui Rong Valerie, Tan Jiazhi Stewart, winner of International Trading Excellence Award. Tan Junhao Marcus, cum laude. Tan Jun Kai Watson, magna cum laude. Tan Jun Rong. Tan Jun Yuan. Tan Kai Xiang, summa cum laude. Tan K Yong An. Tan Li Ling Carey. Tan Pei Wen, cum laude. Tan Chiu Hui Melrose, cum laude. Tan Sheng Liang. Tan Sheng Ning. Tan Shi Hui Cheryl. Tan Teng Yao, cum laude. Tan Zi Wei Charlton, cum laude. Ta Kum Van, magna cum laude. Tan Wan Ling. Tan Wei Jie, cum laude. Tan Sing Chai, Freddie. Tan Ye Kai. Tan Yen Ting. Tan Yi Jie Don. Tan Yi Ling. Tan Yi Rong. Tan Ying Jiao Tiziana. Tan Hui Min Sherlin. Tarika Gupta. He Gui Jun. He Chiao Wen Joanne. Tae Su An Clarence. Tae Wee Kwang, cum laude. Tae Xu Xuan. Tae Yang Juan. Tan Si Min Rebecca. Teo Chun Wei Jonathan, summa cum laude. Teo Hui Lin. Teo Jing Guo Glenn. Teo Jun Ming Dominic, magna cum laude. Teo Jun Wen. Teo Kok Hong Nicholas, cum laude. Teo Rui Jie, magna cum laude. Teo Sheng Hui. Teo Wei Shan. Teo Yan Ling. Teo Mei Yi. Teo Yi Hao Sean, magna cum laude. Tay Pei Tin. Tay Shi Hui. Tam Hui Ting Alicia, summa cum laude. Tam Jia Ling Eunice. Tam Ka Yi. Kenneth Tam. Tavanason, son of Sivanandan. Ted Su Miat Ong. Tiam Pei Shan. Tung Jun Ning Janice. Timothy John Cho. Timothy Su Wei Hao, magna cum laude. King Pei Wen Brenda. Hyung Lee Ling Beatrice. Zhong Shu Ting Cassandra, cum laude. To Wei Han. Po Je Si Nathaniel. Tracy Seat Hui Lee. Tran Nguyen Tian Huang. Tran Ti Tai Kui. Trisha Lo Pui Ling. Trin Huang Nam, summa cum laude. Vaishnavi Naidu, daughter of Rajendran. Valencia Chia Sin Hui. Valencia Elvina Wijaya. Vanessa Chan Si Ning. Vanessa Lee Kang Ling. Venetia Tan Yi Hui. Vidita Singhania. Vivian Elizabeth Ng Sin Zhi. Vivian Hu Hui Min, magna cum laude. Vivian Lao Sha Min, cum laude. Vivian Lim Jia Yi. Hua Li Juan. Wang Quan He, magna cum laude. Wang Li Zhen. Wang Meng Ting. Wang Qi Wei, Daryl, magna cum laude. Wee Yi Jun, Darren. Wendelin Lui Hui Qi. Wang Han Sheng, magna cum laude. Wang Li Ying. Wang Man Wai. Wang Teng Fong. Wang Ziho, cum laude. Wang Wee Kiet, magna cum laude. Wang Ye Ying Lian. Wang Yijia. Wang Yu Wei Wesley. Wang Yun Zhong John, cum laude. Wu Jiahui, cum laude. Xu Jingying. Xu Yufang, cum laude. Yang Zhiming. Yap Jia Hao, Leaf, cum laude. Yi Zhengjie, Joel. Yo Ding Run. Yo Jing Ren, Jessica. Yo Jun Yi, Marvin, cum laude. Yo Le Yi, Shana. Yo Man Shi, Cheryl, cum laude. Yo Pei Shan. Yo Yi Ching, cum laude. Yo Yun Jie, sorry. Yong Cheng Ming Marcus, cum laude. Yong Jiaxiang Ivan, summa cum laude. Yong Wei En Warren. Yu Yu Chek Gabriel. Yuan Ziqie Barry, magna cum laude. Yuan Ziho Darren, summa cum laude. Yuan Wing Hei Daniel. Yuhiko Matthew Ligard. Zach Ong Wei Xian. Zachary Daniel Tan Jun Hao, cum laude. Zan Teo Zimin. Z Meng Jun Joel Anthony. Zelia Tan Jia Yi. Zheng Qing Yong Daryl. Zhang Jiaxuan. Zhao Xin Chen, cum laude. So Jie Qi, cum laude. Tae Wen Hui, magna cum laude. Tom Yi Chin. Teo Hui Yuan Priscilla, summa cum laude. Xia Jia Hui. Tae Yuan Chuan. Tan Yi Hon Ryan. Razin Mujarab. Tan Yong Kyung Elson.
Thank you, Deputy Dean.
Dear professors, guests, graduates, families and friends, thank you for being here to share this important milestone of our lives.
As this ceremony draws to a close, can we now invite the 2017 graduates to stand up? Yep, to stand up. And adjust your tassels from the right to the left to indicate that you have graduated. And now, the usual tradition at the end of commencement, and the moment we have all been waiting for, the celebratory hat toss.
On the count of three.
One, two,
two,
three. We now formally declare this ceremony closed. But just one last housekeeping matter. May we request for all family and friends to remain seated so as to enable our graduates and faculty to leave the hall for their group photo. And now, may we invite the Deputy Dean to lead the Grand Recessional. Deputy Dean, please.